Hey, what is up, guys and gals of YouTube? So, everybody, today we are talking about two three-legged varieties of the buffalo nickel. Now, I know a lot of people are thinking two. I thought there was just one. There was the most notable one is the 1937, but there was actually another year that they had a similar instance happen. It was actually the year before that, the 1936. Now, both of these did happen at the Denver Mint. I don't know what's going on there at the Denver Mint. They must have hired some people that just weren't cutting it, I guess. So let's go ahead and talk about the more famous one, the 1937D three-legged buffalo. Now, guys, let's go ahead and zoom in on the reverse side of this buffalo nickel, and there we have the buffalo. We're zooming in here, and the first thing you're going to notice is the first leg that you see on the left, the far left leg. When you look at it, you're going to notice that the whole like bottom portion of the leg is just about missing, guys. And what had happened was in 1937 they had a die clash, and supposedly there was a new employee, and he over polished the die clash. He was trying to fix it, and just got a little crazy with the polishing, and ended up just removing a lot of the die that of that part of that leg. And so when they were being minted, that leg did not show up, as you can see there. And you got to watch, guys, because there are counterfeits of these out there. So be really careful when purchasing the 37D three-legged buffalo. Make sure you're buying from NGC or PCGS, something that is slabbed, so that you're not being taken advantage of. Now, guys, value wise for the 1937D, we are talking some big money, guys. Just in good shape, you're talking somewhere around $500 or $600. But if you can find one in MS63, we are talking $50,000 for the 1937D three-legged buffalo. That is some serious cash, guys. Now, let's move over to the 1936D three and one half legged buffalo. What is going on in that Denver Mint, guys? We have another buffalo with only three legs, really three and a half legs. So when we were looking at that coin, again, we are talking about the front leg, that far left leg. So we're going to go ahead and zoom in on that far left leg, and you're going to notice he's got a little something going on there right at the same area as the 1937, but not quite as bad. Now, I don't know exactly the story on what happened here. It's probably more of the same, die over polishing, probably polishing the die and removed a little bit too much. So you're seeing half the bottom part of his leg there. The whole front portion is missing. He just looks a little funky there. He's probably not too happy that he's probably not, having a little problem walking there. So this is actually more rare than the 1937. This is kind of a sleeper coin, in my opinion. I think these coins should be probably higher value in my mind. I'm thinking, there's less of them. A lot of people don't know about them, and that's probably why they're not quite as popular. I think as more and more people find out about these, they're going to become even more and more popular and more valuable. And actually, guys, speaking of value, the auction record for this coin in MS63 back in March 1st of 2009, Stack Bowers auction sold one for $20,700. that is a lot of money for 5 cents, guys. So you want to keep your eyes open for these varieties. Go check your 36 and 37Ds. Make sure you don't have one of these, because if you do, chances are you might have a nice chunk of change coming to you. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Be sure to give us a like, subscribe, share, and post your comments down below. We'll see you next time, and as always, happy hunting.